So if you saw the earlier video today or follow me over on Twitter or basically any other social media that I post on actively, you'll know that I ended up going out to Sledgehammer Games and capturing footage of the World War II beta early for you guys so we could bring you guys some early coverage, get you guys hyped up, all that good stuff for the World War II beta. And out of this, we got a couple of new weapons to end up playing around with. And actually, a lot of the stuff that we played with at E3 was not actually accessible in the beta build, simply because it is at a higher unlock level than that of what we're given at the beta initially. We go up to rank 20 within the beta, and so things like the M1928 or the MP40, those are not actually accessible until after level 20, so we didn't have access to it at the build that we had for the beta. But we got to play around with some of the other weapons, and some things that you'll definitely notice come this weekend are absolutely fantastic. So, I know I've said it once before, but that was with the E3 build, but I want to talk to you guys about what I think will be the dominant weapon within Call of Duty World War II's beta. And this is something that a lot of people are saying the PPSH, and while that is a fantastic gun, I don't know if I necessarily put this at the top of the totem pole here at this one. Personally, I think the Type 100 is an absolute ripper. It's a beast, it's an animal, it's a monster of a weapon. And it fits basically any playstyle that you end up wanting to use with it. Now, before we get too far into breaking this down, giving you guys my thoughts, feedbacks, and opinion here on this weapon, full disclosure and a huge thank you and shout out to Activision and Sledgehammer for flying me out to the studio to let me get some footage here with this. Honestly, every single time that we do this kind of stuff, it is the most humbling and the biggest honor ever. So truly, thank you to them, and of course, thank you to you guys for the continued support on the videos, because without you guys, literally none of this would be possible. So thank you to them, and thank you to you guys. But that said, let's jump into the video. Let's jump into a little bit of my thoughts and a little bit of a breakdown of the Type 100. Now, the Type 100 is one of those weapons, once again, that is before that level 20 cap. That's something you'll definitely be able to play around with, and I believe, if I remember off the top of my head, it's like a level 7 unlock or something like that. So once you achieve level 7 or whatever it is, you can use an unlock token to use this, to put it on any class that you have, and once again, it's not limited to just a specific division, that being airborne for the SMGs. You can use it in the airborne and get that SMG suppressor, but you don't have to. Now, the beautiful part about this weapon is not only a combination of its range, its rate of fire, and of course its damage, which everybody looks for in the initial stats for everything, but the biggest thing that I think that is the huge key for why I love this is the mobility. It is absolutely mobile. It is one that you can take on the run, and of course, it doesn't really give you that too much of a movement penalty if you end up, say, trying to shoot a little bit further than the SMG standard range, as if you were strafing too fast back and forth or anything, but it allows you to duck and weave in between different corridors, different corners, all that kind of stuff, and within the maps that you're going to be playing in the beta, that is basically all the map design. It is close quarters, a lot of it. Point to Hawk and of course Gibraltar are fantastic for that close quarters up and personal gameplay. Arden's Forest is a little bit more open and a little bit more traditional 3 lanes in terms of maybe suited a little bit more towards the assault rifles, but you can still definitely pick off a lot of stuff with the Type 100, especially because it once again does thrive in that more so hybrid feel than just, say, a standard SMG. Now, comparing it to the Grease Gun, which is again an awesome choice, but it's definitely your base weapon in terms of the SMG category, and the PPSH, which again is another fantastic choice, I think the Type 100 flourishes not only in those aspects and the hybrid feel to it, but comparable directly to the PPSH, it does have 5 shots less in the magazine, but I think that that might even work in its favor because it doesn't have such a high rate of fire, so it doesn't burn through that ammo just as quickly. So therefore, it's a little bit more controllable. You don't need to top off as quickly, and basically, it just keeps you in the gunfight a little bit longer, despite having, once again, 5 shots less. But ultimately, as with most weapons, it comes down to personal preference and feel, but having played with basically all the weapons in the beta thus far, this is one that definitely stood out to me. It's one that gave me probably the best feel for my sort of playstyle, that being a more mobile, rushing type player, but that also likes to pick off players at a distance. I feel like this one gave me the best chance to do that. Of course, you can play around with a little bit of the sights if you guys end up wanting to try and go for a little bit further of those kills if you don't want to use those iron sights, but nonetheless, once again, it's one that I would definitely recommend. And as soon as you get it, I say use that unlock token, give it a go, and let me know your thoughts. So that said, just want to give you guys a brief little rundown of what is honestly my favorite gun in this beta, and of course what I think may be the best gun in the World War II beta as is. So that said, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. How hyped are you for the World War II beta because I am incredibly stoked. I can't wait. This weekend cannot come quick enough. So that said, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you guys did, make sure you drop a like down below, and of course, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to stay up to date with everything we have here regarding World War II with the beta. We're gonna be killing it with content, so make sure you stick it right here. And if you guys want to follow me over on Twitter, that is the best place to get connected outside of YouTube. I practically live on Twitter, so if you guys want to strike up a conversation, ask me a question, whatever it may be, link is down there in the description below. But all that said and out of the way, hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks so much for watching. Mine's been Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care, and peace.